think we should. Yes. Hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope the day's restful and productive and all. Sorry, I'm late. I went to go get food and eat dinner with my parents. My grandma was kind enough to make food, so I went over, ate, walked back with some stuff. I am sorry about the glare from this over here. So yeah, I'm good. If I'm a little eepy, it might be the food catching up with me, but. Like, dang, killed me. But yeah, thanks, y'all. Let me see here. Sorry. Well, I guess I suffered. But in the overall, let me recap for us and then let's get started because I'm a little late. So yeah, last time on Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition, we stopped the super weapon that was going to destroy the capital. So that was cool. That turned out great. After that, we went to the capital itself, which is basically essentially overrun by air, being like the fuel for like all the technology in the Tales of Vesperia world, which was causing a lot of plant growth and other like really whack and kind of scary things that kind of happen, right? That got sorted out, but it involves having to fight Estelle, who is basically being used as a essentially she's a living walking super Blastia, which has very bad repercussions for the environment. She kicked my ass a couple times, repeatedly, a couple times. But the third time was the charm, and I locked in and kind of gave her the business without meaning to. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. Somehow the lock-in factor was at maximum sunlight yellow overdrive. I don't know. Shit. So we made it TM somehow. might be good at games or something. Oh, hush. So yeah, now we're dealing with the cleanup and the aftermath of all of that. That's pretty much the plan. Yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing that happened. The person who's currently the villain, one Commandant Alexei, who's the one that was like controlling Estelle and everything, he raised up an ancient ruin called the Enduring Shrine of Zaude, and then pissed off because he's a piece of shit. So we're gonna have to see what goes with all of that. All right, let me get us going. Also, hi, Stubby. All right, I think I'm warmed up. Let's see if I still got it. I was in the Royal Guard at that time. I received an order and I just followed it out of loyalty. I fought with you as well. It's such a disgrace. That's an understatement. Oh, here's Carol and Rapide. That's good. Have pity on an old man. I don't have that much longer to live. Thanks, Yuri. You really came through for us. What a cute little boss. Yuri's working for a great boss. A little on the young side, but... Alright, Carol, what's up?
What's up, Carol?
Oh, Yuri! Take a look! It's as good as new!
Good to see you're as useful as ever. That's not yours, though, is it?
It's mine.
Thanks.
This boy's been fixing up all the stuff that got knocked around in that commotion. He even went back to the lower quarter to pick all these things up.
Actually, Rapide found most of it.
No more echoing.
These are my favorite shoes, and you can't hardly see where they got torn. This guy's awesome.
He sewed up a dress that was very important to me. Thanks again for that.
Are you sure about doing this, Carol? Tomorrow's the final battle.
It's okay. I was actually a little worried. I couldn't really sleep anyway when I started thinking about the battle tomorrow. I just thought I might as well help out if there was anything I could do. I didn't think Rapide would want to come help, though. I was a little surprised.
He probably guessed what you were thinking. He doesn't just go along with anything.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, don't push your luck.
Ah, come on, Rapide.
Oh, this boy's got a bright future ahead of him.
You are looking at the esteemed boss of our guild.
You might learn a thing or two from him yourself, you know.
I walked right into that one.
Memories support the heart, and our dearest possessions are the vessels for those memories. Thank you, young man.
I'll just do a little more, and then I'll call it a night.
Okay, just don't overdo it.
Yeah, I know.
This is like this. This goes here. This is kind of fun. Yeah, and then I think all that dialogue is the same. Okay. So this stream is probably going to be a lot of like cleanup. That dog is carrying the whole party. Ah, I get the pun. You're funny. Why did my comrades assist in the rebellion? No matter how charismatic Commandant Alexei was, to do something like that is just... But, you know, one wrong step and I might have followed Commandant Alexei too. Yeah, huh. Almost as if you should be listening to your heart and your head rather than just following the whims of a charismatic shitlord. You know. Don't know how that might be at all applicable at present.
He's actually sleeping. Man, I can't tell if he's brave or just stupid.
Weren't you gonna have a touching reunion with your bestest pal?
No, it's that lieutenant of his. Ugh, she's scary.
Hmm? Oh, well, I guess I can see that.
What do you mean?
Well, it's just, she's so serious. Gotta be careful not to rub her the wrong way.
They're talking about Sodia, who is the lieutenant of Yuri's friend Flynn, who is an Imperial Knight, and probably at present acting commandant, which basically means that he commands, for the time being, he commands all of the Royal Knights in the Empire.
I'm not rubbing anything anyway.
Well, you most certainly can't please all the people all the time.
I guess you're right. So what are you doing here?
Oh, just thinking about stuff. Hey, why are you looking at me like that? With all we've been through, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what I should do with myself. But I keep coming up empty. Change wears me out.
You chose your own life. At this point, you should be able to do anything you want.
How do I put it? I already died once. Now I'm thinking about a bunch of stuff. But I guess thinking about settling things with Alexei is enough for now. The rest will probably come out in the wash.
Sounds okay to me.
Speaking of settling things, I filled Estelle in on all the stuff that happened. Guess what she did? She said I had to let her do the same thing everyone else did. So she smacked me on the head. Called it even.
I know it okay, so for people who weren't here, here's the context. Raven essentially was acting as a double agent this entire time for Commandant Alexei, up until a certain point. Basically what wound up happening to him was that during the Great War 10 years ago, Raven, who was formerly Schwan Ulterain, I believe that's his last name, basically died in the service of the Imperial Knights during the Great War. Alexei revived him by grafting a blastia to his body in place of his heart, and basically said, you will do what I say, or, I turn off the blastia and you die. And so Schwan basically eventually came to act as a double agent within the unaffiliated with the Empire guilds. Yeah, essentially speaking, for all intents and purposes, so far as they're aware, he was probably at least clinically or medically dead, but he might have had just enough go in him by the time Alexei put the blastia back into him. So far as we can tell. But yeah, under Alexei's orders, he basically did double duty as Captain Schwan of the Schwan Brigade, and then Raven as a member of Altosk, the most powerful guild amongst the guilds. And essentially speaking, at some point, Alexei used Raven and his position in the party to get a hold of Estelle and do all the things that he was doing with Estelle up until very recently, including forcing Raven to fight us as Schwan in a series of old ruins. Said old ruins did collapse on Schwan after we beat him, but essentially he traded his life for us to get out, except that his brigade dug him out, and essentially speaking, for all intents and purposes, Raven now, as far as he's concerned, Schwan died in the collapse, and it's just Raven now. So yeah, he did actually literally die. And if you want to be very specific about it, technically twice. Or, by his perspective, twice. Yeah, it was a lot.
That's Estelle.
Anyway, the reason why he got hit is because when we went to the Heracles in order to stop it, 2 streams ago, Raven showed up not that long afterward, completely fine, because that's when he got dug out by the brigade and everything. And everybody welcomed him back into the party, but they basically all socked him one. Everybody except for Flynn. I think like Flynn and maybe Repeat are the only two people that didn't actually hit him. But they literally all went in a row and beat the crap out of him, both for the trouble and for like being a pain in the ass.
It kind of hurt, actually. Well, I think I'm gonna catch my shut-eye in here.
Suit yourself. Try not to oversleep for once, though.
It feels great here. Though speaking of running gauntlets, I'm reminded of also Hyson. I'm reminded of a certain Sunflower Sovereign who was at one point running a gauntlet of their own, and the game that's related to is making me think that I should probably buy that game sequel, because it is going to be surprisingly cheap, all things considered, even though I haven't played the first game, so we'll see how that goes. Oh hey, cool, it's Dynamos.
This will bring the value back down, so the discrepancy with this should... Nope, it's nowhere near enough.
Yuri!
What are you all doing out here?
Shut up and leave me alone! Oh, it's you.
Rita was literally just about to say, I don't even know who it is, but your speaking is annoying. I'm going to smoke you.
Nice to see you too. So what kind of experiment is this anyway? Is something wrong?
No, it's being kept well under control, and it's stable. As annoying as it is to admit, Dane Nomos and this system of Alexei's are both pretty amazing.
So then where's the problem?
The effective area of control is more limited than I thought. The control barrier originates at the barrier Blastia. She's stable inside it, but she can't leave. I guess Dane Nomos alone couldn't take the place of all those Apatheia.
So long trips are out of the question.
Also, the barrier Blastia is part of the system. As long as it's in use, this city is defenseless. That's why I'm out here trying to figure out a way for her to move around freely.
Why can't Estelle just take Deinomos with her wherever she goes?
It was really only designed to contain air that's gone out of control. I don't think it could actually affect Estelle in any way.
I guess that's how it was with Duke, too.
Don't worry, I'll come up with something. Or my name isn't Rita Mordio. I won't let Estelle wind up trapped like that again. Nobody treats my friend like just some thing.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. Nothing to worry about. You've got the best genius under the sun with you.
Yes, I know Rita can help me.
I'll have this ready by tomorrow. You get yourself to bed.
Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Same to you, Estelle.
Find the value of pi here. The equation of... no, that won't work. It's good to see Rita so dedicated and involved, even though this is probably for her research. Please let me know when you want to rest. So we gotta talk to him when we're done, but we gotta get everybody else first. Rita has no chill, we love her for it. You're in my light, get out before I crispify you. Yep. It's Patty.
What are you doing wandering around?
I'm making sure you guys aren't causing any trouble.
I see. You're wandering around so you can cause some trouble.
No, I said... never mind.
I'm so glad that Estelle's back. And that we didn't have to kill her.
Dang.
Yeah, I feel the same.
If we hadn't been able to bring her back, would you really have killed her?
They're just saying it straight out.
Why do you ask?
And the reason why, if anybody's going like, this seems like really excessive to have done that, like I was saying in the recap, Estelle's power, essentially speaking, I'm going to put it like this. Blastia, like the bracelet that Yuri's wearing on his left arm, the yellow thing, Blastia are basically made from are made using like the crushed versions of hypercondensed air, which basically every living being in the Vesperia world takes in like sort of cycles and uses in small, safe amounts, right? When you are in areas that are oversaturated with air, it's not good for you physically, and it causes monsters to become really aggressive, and plant life to grow very much out of control, right? Certain kinds of Blastia take up a lot more air, which then stimulate the world's air crene, which generate air to make more. And so naturally, if they're overstimulated by having to replace that, air that's getting used, that's when you start getting they're overactive and other things start happening, and then eventually they dry up and burn out. The thing with Estelle is that, and the reason why Rita is doing all that research with her, is because, like I was saying before, Estelle's power is basically that juiced up, essentially speaking. So, like, even her ability to use healing arts and all of that, Estelle is essentially, without having to use a Blastia, directly converting air into the effects that she wants, but the end result of that is that she uses a ton of it. The air is like the mist from Final Fantasy IX: The Legend of Legaia. Close. I know you've been here for most of it. I'd say close, but not quite. Just keep in mind that the mist in Legaia, specifically, was something that is essentially, for lack of a better word, not native to the world of Legaia, and is being used to stimulate the Seru for them to go berserk. And air itself, on the other hand, is native to the world of Tales of Vesperia. It's just that when it is being over consumed, the air crene respond by over generating air, and the end result of that is what causes the imbalance. Basically, to put it another way, imagine that if air... I can't think of a good metaphor off the top of my head, so I'm going to halfway clutch one. Pretend that air is like oil. If oil existed in trace amounts in the world around you and was fine for you to take little bits of, but that when you drilled down for more oil, you would force the earth to make more oil up until the point where you force it to overproduce, and then it dries out. That's essentially kind of the thing. And more specifically with the world of Vesperia, apparently similar overstimulation of the air crene and imbalance in the air caused something called the Autophagos to appear. What that Autophagos is, we don't know, except that we know it nearly destroyed the world. And the Critians, who invented Blastia in the first place, were like, alright, fuck it. We're throwing out all of ours and we're never using it again.
Because...
Or never using them again, rather.
I don't know, is what I'd like to say. But if Estelle hadn't heard my voice when she did, I probably would have killed her.
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, Mako is the closer comparison point, I think. But this is why they're talking about having to have done that. Because while under Alexei's control, Estelle was like 95% like not there, right? So it's one of those things where because her power was running out of control and she couldn't get control back of herself, essentially the option was either we wake her up or Yuri's gonna have to...
How can you go to such lengths knowing it's going to hurt you?
Estelle's my friend, and I can't let a stranger take care of my friend's problem. Besides, I'm not the one who it hurts the most.
A friend's problem? Yuri, you're really strong.
Strong, huh? I don't know about that. But what about you? Did you forget your search for the Maristella?
Right now, I'm focusing on beating the bad guys. Besides, I haven't forgotten. If anything, I've got a great memory.
A great memory, huh? What's wrong?
Yuri, I'll never forgive Alexei. Sacrificing someone for his own desires, I could never forgive that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That's why, We can't let Alexei get away with what he's done.
No, he can't.
Oh, right, Yuri. Guess what? The Maritime Guild, Gulsong, is rushing to fix our ship.
Gulsong? Isn't that Tokunaga's guild?
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
Alright, then we'll use that to take Alexei down.
Of course! So, Yuri?
Patty,
Huh?
if you're having difficulty saying it, there's no need to force yourself. I'll listen when you're ready to talk, so go get some sleep. Good night.
Yuri, I'll tell you someday. It's really, seems a little different because, like, at least initially, Patty. I hesitate to use the word precocious because that word is very loaded, right? Basically, the crush that Patty has on Yuri is generally played for last, but this seems like something different from that. Because at least early on when we first met her, she was not shy about, like, expressing that at all. But this feels different. Now here's Judy.
What are you doing, Judy?
I'm trying to see if I can contact Pharaoh again. If Zaude is connected to the ancient catastrophe, Pharaoh might know something about it.
Isn't he gonna ask about Estelle?
I'll tell him it looks like everything will be okay.
All right, thanks.
You know, the only real goal I've had in life has been to destroy the Hermes Blastia. I didn't have to think about other things while I was doing that.
Other things?
Oh, this world. Me. Lots of things. Had I never met Estelle, I might still be flying around with Baul, not thinking of anything.
Pharaoh said you'd change too.
Don't get me wrong. I'm telling him Estelle will be all right because I really believe it. I have no intention of ignoring the Blastia or the air.
Is that part of the lots of things you mentioned? Sorry, forget I said that.
I won't kill Estelle. Nor will I let her be killed. I also can't let Alexei go on.
Oh. I don't know why. Something about the way that she said that and the way that she was looking off to the side. That actually got me a little bit.
Okay.
That was good.
We head out tomorrow morning. Just get back by then.
Understood.
Judy. Let's win this one.
Okay.
Okay, I think that was everybody too, because thankfully they were kind enough to pair people together. So I think we've spoken to everybody at this point. So we can talk to the person in yellow, we can talk to the dude in yellow, get some rest, and go from there.
Ready to call it a day?
You coming too, Rapide? Tomorrow, we fight. Hope everybody can get some sleep.
Going already? It looks like things here won't be settled for a while. I had hopes that we'd have the guild ships at our disposal.
I heard they've been having some issues.
It seems they've been unable to decide on a course of action since the Don's passing. It looks like I'll be one step behind you again this time.
No hard feelings, no matter which of us gets to Alexei first, right? Oh yeah. Are you done trying to get Estelle back? I mean, she's still a princess. And what about all that stuff with the Imperial succession?
The Council has chosen Yoder as their leader. For all intents and purposes, he's got their nomination for the throne.
Okay.
And now they've got Dane Nomos back.
So that's why you don't need to chase her around anymore?
That's not it. It's just that I've finally come to terms with the choices she's made for herself.
Wow, you sure loosened up.
Don't give me a hard time. It's something I've had to struggle with in my own way.
Well, she'd be happy to hear it.
I'll bring the problems of the air and the Blastia to His Highness's attention. He'll be able to come up with some way of helping, I'm sure. As for Lady Estelise, Yuri, you have my confidence.
I appreciate it. Sorry for being such a pain. Well, I'm gonna get going. See you at Zaude.
As far as anyone is concerned, the capital was retaken because of my efforts. It isn't just with this, though. No one even knows the things that brave Vesperia's done. They don't even try to learn the truth. Are you really okay with that?
Leave at once, when the ship is ready. I have a few scores to settle with the captain. I protected all my wealth. I don't care what happens as long as it... Okay. Fucking weirdo. Ooh, Flynn is stuff. Yeah. It's really interesting, because there are a lot of ways in which you can argue that, like, Flynn's perspective still tries to put too soft of a face on the, you can argue that in a lot of ways Flynn's perspective and personality try to put too soft of a face on the issues with law enforcement and trying to change the system from within and all that other stuff. And you could argue that that's ostensibly correct. But what I think helps with Vesperia in this particular point is that they don't try to push either Flynn's perspective as entirely correct or Yuri's. They sort of try to leave it open-ended in terms of which one is right and which one is more suited. Which might seem like unnecessarily playing the middle to a lot of people, but you know, okay, east exit of the city, so you want to come over here.
Morning, Yuri.
Yuri, you're such a sleepyhead.
Looks like I overslept a little. My hair is a mess.
Is that all you're worried about?
Sounds like we're all good.
Here you go.
You pulled it off. Now we just need Judy and Estelle.
Here I am. Good morning, everyone.
Oh, morning, Judith.
Were you able to get in touch with Pharaoh?
Yes, but you won't like what he told me about Zaude. He says it's a place that must be left undisturbed by both Interleuchea and humans.
I wonder why.
Such an encouraging send-off.
Well, it's not like we can just say, oh, thanks for telling us, and not go. Alexei's at Zaude, and I'm really not in a mood to just let him go.
We can't just turn back now.
You're right. Pharaoh will have to understand.
We already came this far. We can't stop now.
I think it's one of those things that these perspectives are in conversation with each other rather than opposed, especially when Flynn asks questions like, are you okay with people not even trying to see the truth about what's happening rather than just putting my face on the good results? I don't know, this Kaikis wannabe seems as though it's a beige room, kind of awkward the riders can't, or will make a stand as to how to solve the issues. Also, hi, SJ chat. Base, the point that they're making is that in this particular well, there are two things here. One is that Flynn for all that he is a very relatively straight-laced person, he and Yuri literally grew up in the same circumstances. So it's not even necessarily that his character is flat, in as much as literally he and Yuri are very much meant to be like, you have to look at them in juxtaposition to each other and not solo. Like, you can't look at him by himself and get the full picture of who he is. You have to look at him in juxtaposition with Yuri, because they basically literally both grew up in the same environment. They both wanted to join the Knights, and then ultimately where their paths diverged is where they felt, right? Yes. Like, this is, like, in terms of, like, actual, if you want to get an understanding of Flynn's character and what Flynn's character is like, then it's that. Especially because he himself acknowledges his own complicity in being complacent in turn, right? And you have to look at how that's juxtaposed against what happens with Yuri. Because, like, at least from my perspective, the thing is that the game does bring up a very good point, that it's not even so much that it's like, oh, Yuri doing a vigilante thing is bad, necessarily, right? But it's the question of, Yuri, what is your restraining bolt for that? In the same way that you have to look at Flynn and go, Flynn, what is your wake-up call? Yuri, what is your restraining bolt? Right? Yeah, very much, yeah. The energy is very similar to, like, Professor X and Magneto in a lot of ways, right? So, like, especially, like, for me, as I sort of look at, like, that's the thing that gives Flynn texture, is that you have to sort of look at it from the perspective both of where he realizes the limitations of his way of looking forward, and even with Yuri, aside from having Flynn as his foil, there is at least one other character we've already seen who, essentially speaking, if not two, but a major character and a minor character, I would say, that have both been very strong parallels to, or very strong, like, reactions to that question I was posing of, for Yuri, what is his restraining bolt? Because it is not so much that the game posits two things, I think, right? The game posits two things. That Yuri is not necessarily wrong for acting both vigilante stuff and in the way that he feels, but also that there comes a question of, when does it go from punishing those the laws won't punish to becoming too infatuated with your own sense of right and wrong? And I don't mean that in the sense of, like, well, oh, obviously they did this thing, but it's like, again, what is your restraining bolt? And I think that's the question that they ask, or at least they leave relatively open-ended in that sense, right? I will have to say, I'm happy that Vesperia is willing to have a discussion about Flynn's adherence to the law and Yuri's vigilante behavior in a way that has actual meat to it. And the game writers didn't fence it on it in the way that games like Three Houses does. Mm-hmm.
Besides, if we just ignore him, the whole world's gonna be in all kinds of trouble.
That's the spirit. Now we just need Estelle. Rita, did you see her?
Estelle won't be coming. She can't fight anymore.
Wait, you don't mean...
The control was a success, but she needs to avoid air interference in order to keep her power from activating.
Huh? But all Blastia need air to work, don't they?
Yes. So I tried the same thing as Raven.
Using her own life energy for power.
Are you serious? I really wouldn't recommend that.
I couldn't find any other way. At least she can use formulas without worrying about air. But it's not just controlling the power of the child of the full moon. Even Arts will use her life. She could be in serious danger if she had to exert herself.
Oh no!
So she won't be coming with us anymore.
And was she okay with that?
No.
Estelle!
Hey! You're just here to see us off, right?
Rita, I'm sorry.
Please take me with you. What did I tell you? You'll lose your life just by using your arts. You could go on living with no problem if you just wouldn't use them. I sat up all night thinking about what you told me. At first I thought, finally, I'll be able to live a normal life. Yeah, you've suffered enough. You can rest now. Thank you, Rita. You all are risking your lives to fight. Even the fate of this world is at stake. Knowing that, my only choice is to fight alongside you.
Estelle.
There are still things I can do for my friends. So I'm asking you, please, take me with you.
I want to tell you now, but you decided this for yourself. I won't turn you down.
Yes, and she doesn't really listen when she sets her mind to something.
Ah, let's take her. Nobody likes having their friends run off to steal all the fun.
Yeah, we'll all help out to make this easy on her.
We're gonna blow that scoundrel away!
Promise me one thing. You will never, never push yourself too hard. Got it? I'll never forgive you if you break that promise. All right.
Trying to forbid this bunch from pushing themselves is pretty pointless.
Carol literally fought so hard in a previous update that they pulled him out of the ability to actually make him a battle party member. The kid knocked himself the fuck out. So that's not a joke.
Thank goodness.
Rita.
Looks like I made it in time.
Why did you... Rita. Come on.
Prince Yoder and Flynn too?
My, what an honor for His Highness to see us off himself.
There you go again with that attitude of yours.
You may have already heard, but the supply of ships has been delayed, so the knights are not yet able to leave for battle. Under normal circumstances, the knights should be the ones taking the initiative here, but you civilians have shouldered it. As head of the Empire, I must apologize.
Don't sweat it. It's not like we're doing this for the Knights or for the Empire anyway.
This may be a bit presumptuous, but I would like to ask that you take Flynn in their place.
Huh?
Your Highness?
At this moment, both in name and in substance, Flynn is the greatest knight in the Empire. I am sure that he will be of great use to you. Wouldn't you agree?
But I must command the knights.
As soon as the knights are ready, I will send them after you. You should be able to entrust your men with that much. Besides, are you not the one who desires most to settle things personally with Alexei?
Your Highness.
I, Eoder Argrios Hirasain, hereby command you on behalf of the Empire, Imperial Knight Flynn Shifo. Join forces with the Guild, brave Vesperia, and stop Alexei.
Yes, sir. You heard His Highness. I'll be counting on you, Yuri.
Even if I refused, you'd still come along, wouldn't you?
So our next problem is just how to go about actually getting to Zaude.
That's already been handled, right, Judy?
Yes, of course. We still have that important friend of ours.
Oh, is he okay?
I told you, he's strong.
Yep, we'll be able to use the Fiertia in no time.
So everything's ready. This is it, the final battle.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could fight like that.
Yeah, neither did I, actually. That was my first time.
Really? You sure put on a good show.
I thought it might be better to go all out, you know? Baul agrees.
Haha, I'm sure he does. We're counting on you, Judith.
And I'm counting on you.
Probably because of her Mystic Art. Okay, so there are two things we need to do. We need to trigger a specific cutscene very quickly. And then, after that... Interesting. So we need to trigger a specific cutscene first, and then we have... there it is. And then after that, we have some other things to do some cleanup on before we enter Zaude.
So that's Zaude. It's huge.
It's sort of shaped like a ring.
Anybody with fingers big enough for that wouldn't have any trouble taking over the world.
There's no way Alexei could fit that on his finger.
I wonder if we'll get in without being seen. Whoa, look! Over there!
Pharaoh. But Pharaoh's one of the strongest in Telekea.
And even he couldn't do anything to it. What did we get ourselves into?
It reconstituted itself by manipulating the air. What processing speed.
Is that the power Alexei was after?
Let's go in from below. Pharaoh's doing all the work. But at least he's got Alexei looking up for now.
Pharaoh, thank you.
We're not going in yet.
What's the matter, Patty?
I haven't been in battle much at all lately. Am I of no use to you anymore?
I think you may be taking things too hard.
I'm completely useless to anyone.
That's not true at all. You're our secret weapon, Patty. The ace up our sleeve.
Really? The ace up our sleeve?
Right. That means you have to hold back and wait for just the right moment. And right at that critical moment, you deliver. That's why we don't use you for trivial stuff.
Wow.
So you see, it's nothing to be glum about. Just make sure you're ready when we need you.
Aye, aye! You bet I'll be ready.
You do have your work cut out for you.
Anyway, alright. And she says this even as she's in the active battle party. Patty, you... Girl, if you don't... Anyway. We got some things to handle. So let's do some cutscene. So let's do some cleanup.
Never gets any easier, no matter how many times I come.
Bad memories of the Great War?
Yeah, there are those too.
What are you?
I mentioned I had a friend that liked this flower, right? My friend is here.
Why would you have a friend here?
You mean a friend from the Knights?
Some waste their lives while they're alive. Others waste their lives by dying too soon.
Your friend died in the Great War.
Yeah, humans. What a sad bunch.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Way better knight than me. Always used the family's famed bow. Man, such a brave knight. Never did find out what happened to that bow.
Maybe it's still somewhere here in this field.
Could be. Finding it would be pretty tough, though. Thought maybe if I just bummed around, Casey'd get mad enough to come back, but,
That's so sad.
Hey! Don't go getting all gloomy on me.
What are you talking about? You're the one who started this sob fest.
Sorry. Anyway, rest well, Casey. I know you're in a better place.
Hey, something's falling out of the sky.
Huh?
What is it?
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
So what is it?
This was Casey's favorite compact.
But how?
The ghost of your friend must be watching over you.
Ghost? That's impossible. It was just a coincidence.
You call this a coincidence?
Like, maybe a bird picked it up and then dropped it by mistake. Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Hang on, ads are up. I don't want to go through it while people are still in ads hell. So I'm gonna take a minute and let ads finish before we go on. Hmm. Give me 1 second. Okay, ads are done. Cool. Let's keep going.
So, was this Casey friend of yours a woman?
Well, Raven, was she?
Woman? What? Oh, a lady from the old man's past?
Now, Rita, remember your blood pressure.
Oh, come on. I want all the juicy details.
Sorry, there ain't much. For starters, another guy already had his heart set on her.
A tale of unrequited love, then?
A love on war's fickle sea. A lady gone too soon. Oh, such a tragedy.
Okay, that's enough. You guys go ahead and think what you like, though. Here's to you, Casey. I'm doing okay with these kids here. I'm doing okay.
Yuri, you're really good at cooking.
But I bet Carol is pretty handy around the kitchen, too.
Your tongue is too loose for comfort, Flynn. Handy is dandy, but if it's not done by the cookbook, I ain't having it.
You can always do it yourself, you know. You say you don't like the job, but you're pretty skilled at it.
The ladies love a man who can cook.
No way. If that were true, I'd be the coolest guy around.
Seriously, it's true.
Even if it doesn't make me cool, I guess I'm happy just to have other people enjoy my cooking.
True. It really beats cooking and eating alone.
It's nice watching a lady enjoy a good meal. I could care less about guys.
Next time I cook for you, Raven, all you're getting is a butter sandwich.
Nah, spreading butter is too much work. Just give him the crusts.
What happened to being happy about other people enjoying your cooking?
Well, if other people weren't being jerks about it. Anyway, remember your blood pressure. Wow, the shade. Yeah. And I know Shani was saying something about being surprised that Pharaoh was being less of a jerk. And then Stubby was like, being able to recognize when one is being one's worst enemy is one of the hardest things to do for anyone. Yes. That's another Giganto monster. I don't know if we're ready to. I'm tempted, but I don't know if we're ready. I don't know if we're ready for that heat.
It's our turn!
Let's take care of him quick.
I'm gonna easily get insulated, but what?
We'll destroy them in no time.
New Moon Blade!
Oh, beating up the earth. You crushed my enemies.
Moonlight Drop!
Oh, beating of the earth. Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies. Oh, incandescent focus. Annihilate the vulgar before you.
Come back and try again!
Yeah, Patty can hang for a little bit.
Huh? What are you writing? Item names?
Yes, I'm working on the collector's book. Look how many items we have already.
Wow, you filled in a lot. It must be fun since you like books so much. Well, keep up the good...
No, from what I can see, yes. It looks like it's only about halfway complete. What? Halfway? Keep on working on it, and come back when you've made some real progress.
I'll fill this book up all the way, and then I'll make you eat your words.
Didn't this used to be your book, Rita?
Ah. Path blocked by a rock on your right before you cross a chasm. Okay, that means I went too far ahead. Because there should be other paths. There should be other paths that are blocked up. Yeah.
This'll This'll make good practice. Don't let him trip. Yeah. Feeding up the nice moves. Oh, disturbing power now unleashed. Judgment upon the evil before me. Please. Oh, incandescent tempest. Annihilate the power before me. So is that okay?
Are there any more foes about?
Money seems to disappear before you know it. No, it disappears because you use it.
Sure, but if you only use a little at a time, you don't realize how much you're spending.
I guess we've been spending a little too much. What do you mean? We need to spend more. Really? But why? The more gold we spend, the more it comes back to us. And it brings its friends, too. Really?
How interesting.
Huh? Rita, your name's on this money. Exactly. I've been writing my name on our gold so we'll know when it comes back to us. And when it does come back, I bet it'll have doubled at least. So go on, use it.
What a lovely little fairy tale.
Part of that conversation felt entirely too real, though.
Let's eliminate them.
The birthplace of girl.
Stronger and stronger.
Okay, aerial step.
We'll destroy them in no time. Oh, incandescent darkness. The vulgar before brilliant! Don't move! Oh, blade of noble light. Overpower even indestructible. We show no mercy to enemies. We just rip them apart.
Let's see, the birthplace of girl. Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so we learned all we can from those. Yeah, no, that's the best weapon we have for right now.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Oh, beating at the enemies! Don't move! Crush my enemies! Don't move! Sorry to try to risky. Strip them by undefiled purity.
Are there any more foes about?
Good. Healer and scanning. That's the skill.
Our forms are wreathed in glittering air. We run like a flash of light over the land. Defeating evil with grace and finesse.
Troubling the world to help those in need.
Fate itself will break against our shield.
Our endless kindness brightens the world.
Unite in glory, Great Overdrive Brigade Vesperia.
Witness our combined power!
What are you doing? Hi, Rita. We're just practicing our lines for when we ride Repeat.
There's a line for you too, Rita. Want to try it? It's, you know, a pretty good one. Yes.
They're making a reference specifically. I think that I don't know if they removed the side quest for how you get this initially, but yeah, the Great Overdrive Brigade. So we do have each character individually, right? But then we also have the ability to ride like that. And it's just been funny to have everybody do that, so that's why. So I think that's what they're referencing with that skit.
One shot should do.
Incandescent weakness. Annihilate the
Anyone with a spine to face us?
Continue until it continues. With every step I take, shoot the wall until the wall breaks, revealing a hidden chest. Okay.
I'd like to know one thing before we begin this battle. Just how strong is this Commandant?
I heard he earned his knighthood when he won a royal tournament during the previous emperor's reign.
I got to cross swords with him once, and I didn't last more than 3 minutes.
His title is more than mere decoration. His skill puts him well above his fellow knights.
He's the strongest among them, huh?
And don't forget, he's surrounded by his royal guard.
None of this sounds very promising.
Hey, we've got De Nomos, don't we?
Besides, we've been through all kinds of stuff together on this journey.
Yeah, we're tighter than any kind of guard, royal or not.
All right, so say we handle the royal guard. It's still a coin toss in the end.
I guess we'll never be too prepared when it comes to facing Alexei.
Any error will likely cost lives.
Right. We'll have to give it everything we've got.
Unfortunately, this is the one part where this guide is not being super helpful. Because it said keep going until I reach a new screen, and I did, but I have no clue as to whether or not I've overshot or not. And they were saying shoot the wall until it breaks. So either I overshot tremendously or yeah, overshot.
cool looking.
Don't let him trip you up.
Don't move! Getting started! Don't move!
We're not done yet.
Victory is a whirling tide!
Okay, good. And Yuri learned the skills that I wanted to learn from that weapon.
So Pharaoh's been absorbing air too. Is he trying to restabilize it?
We owe him one for keeping the fight up this long.
No, I don't think that's it. My guess is he's taking in all that air to disable Zaude's power source.
That way he'll be able to mess with Alexei's plans, right?
Right. Right, Judith?
Who? Me? What was the question?
Never mind.
It'll be easy if we can just get inside. We'll stop everything in one shot.
Wish it were that easy, kid, but we'll be up to our ears in traps and royal guards.
Gotta admire his confidence.
Do you really mean that?
Pharaoh, please be okay.
Sorry, but you're going bye-bye. Is that it? Oh, incandescent locust. Oh, flickering blaze.
Come back and try again!
It is, by the way, very nasty work for them to have actually hidden a treasure chest in a wall. Ah, there it is. And then we skip this one because there's nothing here.
I feel like an easy win.
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Disturbing power now unleashed. Meet our judgment. All evil before me.
Not bad. Okay, let's go.
Okay, very good.
Advance form!
Cerebral form!
You're dead in the water. Put some spirit into it.
What are you up to?
Well, you know how Patty switches up her fighting style in the middle of battle?
We thought we might be able to do the same thing, so we asked for a lesson.
I don't think that's something that can be taught. You have to be born with a style that unique.
No, Yuri. You start practicing with the others. You can never know until you at least try.
I'm not so sure.
Nonsense! Keep a positive mental attitude.
You could be right. Here goes. Critical form!
Haha! Victory is mine!
We lost! Yuri, this is all your fault!
Choosing critical like that? I thought you played it cooler than that.
Carolyn Raven, you owe me your gels for a while. Yuri, you get a thank you kiss.
You were betting on me?
Oh my god. Y'all are... Skits are so good at characterizing the way that characters work in this game. It's really good.
Now we'll have some fun. Sorry to trouble Good job, Spot. Finish that one.
Excellent. And now Rita knows how to use her mystic art at will.
When someone as strong as Pharaoh tells you not to go messing with Zaude, it makes you wonder.
I wish he'd use regular words when he talked, though.
Definitely. If it's really all that dangerous, you'd think he'd want to make himself clear.
Maybe it was something Pharaoh had difficulty expressing in his own way. He did take the time to warn us. That shows at least some concern for our well-being, right?
You mean that maybe he's warmed up to us a bit?
Yes.
So yeah, mostly we're doing just cleanup, getting things that we couldn't access with our previous Sorcerer's Ring, essentially. God damn it.
Piece of cake!
I guess I'll go easy on them.
Oh, really? Just drag it over!
Shark wins
Evil soul
I just thought something up. Evermore
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light! Crashing smack! Reaper knock!
Brilliant! Brilliant!
Reaper knock! Angel ray!
Bye-bye.
Another arm!
Oh, I never checked out Estelle's equipment when she came back. Iron Maiden and Iron Plate. Okay. Oh yeah, we start getting extra money back. So great. Raptor Beak. Savory for TP, Spirit Ring for that, and a Stone Charm for that. Like that.
Looking at Flynn, I can say, there's a knight captain. But it's really hard to picture Raven in charge of a bunch of knights.
I don't think it's possible until he gets rid of that shady aura he carries around.
It could be that he's only concealing his knightly dignity to complete his disguise as Raven.
I don't know if he and Dignity have even been in the same room together.
Captain Schwan was a man of grace and honor. His skills were renowned, which kept him on constant secret missions. Every knight knew his name, and nearly everyone envied his ability to carry out his duties with poise.
Huh? Is that true?
And while he was scrupulous, he knew how to care for those under him, so he always had their trust.
After seeing 3 of them, I can see he was well liked.
The more I hear about him, the further he seems from that old man.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm not Schwan.
Yeah! When did he get here?
Listen to yourselves, carrying on as though nobody's around.
But sometimes you do say things that Captain Schwan would. You continue to carry his quality, however quietly.
Knock that off, would you?
This past here, there's nothing, because this is where Baul was resting after he was injured the first time. So alrighty, excellent. Next stop is Bactian. Not bad for a place that theoretically Should have entirely fallen apart, huh? Okay, we want to go north. 2 rooms.
This'll make good practice. Don't let him trip you up.
Ooh, nice moves. The secret of my strength is a secret.
I don't know if he indignity said.
Raven?
What you need, lad?
I know this is a subject you would like to avoid, but I want to ask you something as a knight.
Why would Schwann obey Alexei's orders? Is it?
I cannot believe Captain Schwann would be so blind as to miss the nefariousness of Alexei's deeds.
You put too much stock into Schwann. His head was as empty as a tin soldier's. The Schwann that would fulfill his duty like a puppet died a decade ago.
That would not change, even if he knew what he does now?
Well, I don't think he would have seen a blasty of that size coming. But he still might have followed Alexei to the last. But you never can know, can you?
Is the reason you wish to settle things now because you have chosen to live as Raven?
There are some folks who took this old man seriously. So I guess I can't die just yet. But if I'm gonna live on, then I've got to make up for what Schwann did.
So a fortuitous encounter changed you?
That's putting it a bit dramatically.
Okay, so we've done this. Lock off the ledge here. Whoops.
Battle mode activated!
Blaze burn! Fireball! Oh,
You said my atonement has to be loud. Yep.
Anyone with a spine to face us?
Yeah, pretty much. Mithril plate. Cool. Down 1 room. Which means I missed this the last time I was here. Left to another. Basil. Nah, y'all gotta chill out. Like, y'all were running way too fast at me. That's some
together.
That's some disrespect.
Disturbing power now unleashed. Meet thy death coming in the rise. Smile of wavering darkness. Din of this modest land.
Won't we run into another pile of trouble when the knights catch up and you're with us? I won't be laughing if we mess things up before we can deal with Alexei.
That young woman knight will be difficult. What will you do about her?
She's put me on too high a pedestal. I believe that a line can be drawn between good and evil in this world.
And she thinks that you're the one who can draw that line.
But reality is not so simple.
Right. I hope she realizes that soon. I have a feeling she will.
Sounds to me like she's got blinders on.
Yeah, I think Applehead will catch on faster.
Yuri, you really shouldn't call him that. Witcher is an exceptional mage who represents the future hopes of Ospio.
Him?
Hadn't you heard?
I guess I just wasn't interested. Now that I think of it,
I think he may have been more on the ball than the others.
Even after our request for assistance expired, he continued to aid myself and other knights. He is earnest and dedicated.
You care about your crew, Flynn. I'm sure you're a top-rate captain.
And that's why I was like, the conversation around Flynn is a little more complicated than that, right? Because you have conversations like that, and like, yeah, he is a very like he is very much that sort of like very stand-up sort of person in a very genuine way. But as that conversation reveals, he's also entirely aware of the fact that, like, no, he has his flaws and his imperfections just like anybody else, and he's aware of that. And that's why it's like, it's a little, when it came up before, I was like, that's why it's like,
all over the place.
you gotta give him a little more credit than
I'm
that.
not used to this team.
Don't just stand there. Sharp wind is a wanderer's friend.
So is that okay?
Beautiful.
Alright, I need to switch Yuri's weapon because he already mastered those. Is there anything else? Yeah, we can give him the second star for now. I want to see if I can fit Spirits 2 on there, but I don't know if I can. He may not have the... Yeah, Spirits 2 is just a little expensive. I guess I could technically take off Special, and I should be able to fit Spirits 2 on there also. Yeah, because he's got the second star, so...
It seems Yoda understands your feelings, Flynn.
If His Highness has got your back, you've got no choice but to charge forward.
Yes, I shall not disappoint him.
I didn't think he'd order you to go with us and stop Alexei. That little prince. I thought he was just a softie, but he's got sharp eyes.
Idealism alone won't get you very far. But if he can make clever moves like that, he'll be a fine emperor.
We'd all be in trouble if he couldn't.
An eye for the big picture, the ability to use the right people, and noble intentions. A full package like that is pretty rare.
Don't worry. I have faith in Yoda.
Anyway, Yoder told us to take you with us, so I hope you're ready for back-breaking work.
Of course. I shall not waste His Highness's favor.
Good. Then let's go.
Yeah, that's why I was here on like the Flynn Defense Brigade, because it's like I don't remember if I got this enemy in the back yet or not. I had not yet.
The secret of my strength is a secret.
Wombo combo. Happy feet.
I suppose I could try. Lunar Rise! Rising moonlight heaven!
Yuri's picking up all the skills I'd like him to. Oh, that's kind of them. They've put both nearest exits and they've kept the healing save points. That's wonderful, actually. I'm very happy about that. That is exceptionally kind of them. I was not expecting that. All the way to the north, and then one move right to reach the stairs. That's what they said. Go up the stairs to the next floor. Yeah, no, you can chill out for a second. You're good. Like, you're good. Oh, and the stun wore off. On a stage. Cool. Ah, fuck.
This'll make good practice.
Let's just get it over with. All my heart, baby. All my love.
Come on,
Sharp wind is a wanderer's friend.
all evil souls is pure light.
Watch out! Like this.
Come to me. First aid. Okay. An angel's grip. It is your favorite.
Watch out!
Nurse.
Hey! That wasn't too bad.
Perfect. Alright, we even learned his other arts altering skills. Cool. Okay. Look at the map and navigate to the room you originally fell from, which have room to the north you haven't explored yet, making it easy to spot. Okay, I guess that means I have to go looping round, is what they're saying. Is what it sounds like. Okay. So I want to take this long stretch here. Yeah, so basically all this is clean up before Zaude, just to make sure that we're good to go, essentially, which is why a lot of this is taking so long. Like, none of this stuff is actually mandatory, but I suspect that it will...
We should really enjoy these little times.
One of the things I know that we're going to get from this, looking at the guide, is a goodie that I would really prefer not to skip. So...
Good job, Spot.
And getting more prepared is never a bad thing, right? Ah, here we go. Navigate around the ledges. Oh, I see. Towards the north. Then we want to... Cool. Hotengeki. And a pineapple gel. So Hotengeki is for Judith. Let's see what it's got. Recovery arts. Able to move in midair after recover. And her vitality and spirits too are there? Yes, actually. Give me this, thank you. Then we want to go down these stairs. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is really good. Fairy Ring is considered, at least in Tales games where your characters use TP, the Fairy Ring is literally quite possibly one of the best things that you can pick up, right? Case in point, technically speaking, the best option is to give this really either to Estelle or to Rita. But if you're playing a character who happens to be really like combo heavy, TP is also very helpful there because then you can just like burn, you can basically just burn arts for days. So here's what I'm gonna do actually. We're gonna shift a couple things around. Fairy Ring for me. Emerald Ring for Estelle. And we're going to give the Saphira that we had before over to Patty. And I think that'll do for right now. But I'm going to keep the Emerald Ring for whoever I'm using so I can just like, so I can spam arts as much as I want without having to worry about running out of stuff. Which is one reason why the Tales games did gradually begin to shift away from... they did start to gradually shift away from... And why not necessarily every Tales game happens to use... not every Tales game happens to use TP as a system. Mostly because of this particular thing. Okay, we're gonna go to the right. And then we're gonna come down. You're not catching me. And then over Basil. Go back up. Go here to the right. Punch a hole in this. Cross over here. Up and then to the left. Okay. Up. Then to the left. Antenna guard. So that was an item we were able to make earlier. And savory. Excellent. Okay. So in this room we're going to go to the right. Then we're gonna go down. Then we're gonna go down again. Right, down, down, Whoops, down one more time in this room.
Have a good time.
Sacrifice thy body to crush my enemies.
That was a breeze. I have mastered a skill.
Very good, Estelle. Down, down, down. Cool. Okay, right, down, down, down. Right, down, down, down. Go to the left. Then we're gonna go down. Blast the wall over here. Then we're gonna come down one more time. Okay, and you may notice that there's one other spot off here that was to the left of that room we were just in that we haven't gone into yet. According to the guide that I'm reading, leaving it unexplored will make it easier to find later. And given the trick that we just used earlier, where it's like, right, this one room where we didn't go up before is where we need to go, I believe them. So we're gonna leave that spot for right now, and we're gonna get out of here.
Oh, evil soul, fall before this pure light.
Disturbing power now unleashed. Meet the judgment of the evil before me.
Victory? Huzzah! Great, we did it!
Ah, that's adorable. Okay.
It's so boring looking at the same types of rooms over and over again.
No way! When you make a map, you realize how everything's laid out. It's really interesting.
Would you say you're happy so long as you're making a map?
Yeah, nothing calls to a man's heart like the thrill of making maps.
I've never had that thrill. I just need a map to show me where I'm supposed to go.
Hey, wait! I still haven't written down all the places where you can find monsters.
Oh, Carol. You precious, precious child. Yeah. Like, with this, with the side of what are Carol's special interests? Yes. Like, what do you mean? Yes, yes. Like, because like consider how many. Part of it is because he's been like guild hopping, but like consider how many different things Carol knows how to do. Like his special interests are yes.
Are we gonna keep going, or what?
Yeah, we should. Or are we lost?
That's impossible. We have a map, right?
Well, it's useless if we can't read it. So, Captain, you're drawing the map. Which way do we go?
Let's see. This way's north, so that would put us...
We're here. North is the other way.
Nice! Judith, you're amazing.
The map maker is useless.
Huh? Looks like I'm not so good at making maps indoors.
It's not as funny as you think it is. Come on, let's go.
Dang. It's okay, he's practicing. His special interest is yes, and he's still learning some of the ins and outs of it. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah, we'll just drop here. We'll go back over to the long hallway over on the other side. Over on the left, and then we can use that quick exit to get up out of here. Nice and easy. Also, I hope y'all like sliding block Sokoban puzzles, because we got another one of those to do.
Let's eliminate them.
Yeah, moonlight talent! Delicious!
Just don't be silly. Meet that judgment of that evil before me. Flickering blaze, burn! Fire! Oh, incandescent locust! Annihilate!
That was a breeze!
So yeah, the main reason why I don't use Patty personally or very often, it's not because she's a bad character, but because a lot of her stuff is very much, for those of you that have seen the Raxley Flipnote gambling, like it's probably the one meme that the poor bastard's known for. Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. More or less describes her fighting style in a lot of aspects.
Cover me, would ya?
Okay.
It still kills me that one of Carol's parts is literally just, I'm gonna hit them with baseballs. It's hilarious.
Was I a little hard on you? Stronger and strong.
Alright, and then we're here, and now we can just do that one. And then we're out of Bactu. Alright, now off to Nordapalika for us for a Sokoban puzzle. Sometimes you gotta baseball somebody in the dome. Yep. I gotta find... Where the heck are cockroaches' claws? Alright, let me look at the monster. I need... Collector's book.
This looks easy. I guess I'll go easy on them.
Moonlight drop! Oh, evil soul
Are you done already?
Yeah, I gotta figure that out at some point, because that's one of the things I'm missing. Anyway. Yeah, I think probably the warehouse might be the last thing that we do. Because I know that we've gone long, and I know I started late this stream, and we've gone long the last couple Sunday streams. On the off chance that the itis catches up with me, I don't want to be caught like literally falling asleep on stream. So I think probably the warehouse is probably gonna be the last thing that we do for stream, and then I'm gonna dip. You wouldn't happen to be the Brave. You would have to be the Brave Vesperia, would you? Yes, we are. Brave Vesperia is who we are. Warehouse. We gotta do it. Nothing interesting for gear from this warehouse, but welcome back. Cat, was it you came back just in time for Sokoban? Probably gonna be our last activity for the night, given that what's it called? I don't want to run late tonight because I've been doing that for the last couple of streams, and it's big tired sometimes. So that one here. Okay, cool. Now we have to go navigate around and do this, and then cool. 3 specifics. Very good. Okay. One. 2. Okay, cool. Alright, we're going upstairs. It's upstairs here. Number 5 and number 6 both go into this hole. And okay, cool. So now how do I get to them? Okay. So we need to pass over here. Number 9. Number 9 goes right over here. Number 10 goes right over here. Go back upstairs again. Number 11, I think, is this here. Yep. 12, number 13, and then number 14 goes in right, please. Okay. So now we're looking for number 15. Okay, so number 15. Okay, I see. Interesting. 15 is here. Okay. Cool. So number 19 is somewhere over here. All right. Ooh. Okay, this is spicy. Number 19 goes here. Number 20 goes here. Number 21 goes here. And there we go. I thought that was going to take longer. So we have a little bit longer. We have a little bit longer because I thought I was going to take longer. Hey, you did say that, Brave Vesperia, just now, did you not? Just what is that supposed to mean? Well, it's whatever you like for it to mean, right? Thought so. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. So, there's only one more, Sokoban puzzle to do, but we can't get to it for a while yet, I think. So, that's the last one for a while. If that took longer, I would have cut it there, but we have at least enough time for another thing or two. Kind of maximize. Ouch. The ouch was because I popped one of my knuckles accidentally a minute ago. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe I'm gonna press synthesis. Yeah, okay. I need to know where. I'm gonna just do a search real quick again. Cockatrice Law Vesperia. Okay. I see. Four-legged lizards with beaks and feathers. Alright, got it. We're basically on the same continent. Alright, we're gonna make one quick detour. This game illustrates the risk of taking any job when you're starting out. You may end up being very good at something you are not trying to be good at. Entirely true.
Piece of cake!
I guess I'll go easy on them.
I think I wound up seeing one and then I accidentally ran away from it.
This'll make good practice.
Don't get cocky.
Yeah, alright. Here we go.
We shouldn't let this go to our heads. I have mastered.
There we go. I didn't mean to use OL3, but I got the cockroach's claws I was looking for.
I suppose I could try.
Here.
That was too short.
But alright, we got the thing. Alright. World map. We need to head back to Dongrist. I keep forgetting that when they put you above Dongrist, you need to go to either the south entrance or the west entrance. I keep forgetting that because there's a wall on the backside, so you can't. It's getting pretty late. Maybe we should stay in Dongrist tonight. I agree. It's important to rest well to recover from all the running around you've been doing. Where are you going, Flynn? I'll be patrolling Dongress tonight, so I'm going to ask the Union's permission. I'm still a knight, even when I'm not with my brigade. Protocol must be followed. Why are you going to patrol? Isn't that the Union's duty? It's hard to imagine the Union's been functioning as normal since the Dawn's death. Word of Dongress deteriorating peace has reached even the Knights. Infighting among the guilds has definitely increased with the Dawn gone. That's something the Union really ought to be handling, but... Yes, I think a night on patrol should be enough of a deterrent. Ah, Flynn, don't be such a stick in the mud. Finally got a chance to relax. This calls for letting loose, not working hard. Flynn's on-off switch is stuck at on. That's rich, coming from a guy whose own switch is stuck at off. Right then, follow me, I'm taking you somewhere nice. No, I really do have to patrol tonight. Everything's a life lesson, kid. Now shut up and come on. But Raven... You really gonna let the old man take him like that? I doubt he's got a family-friendly place in mind. Anything that helps Flynn let his hair down is fine by me. No way, you're a knight? You gotta be kidding me, I'd never have guessed. Everyone knows knights are all stuck-up little jerks. There's no way someone as cute as you could actually be a knight. Do girls in the Empire go wild for any guy who calls himself a knight? Too bad for you, you're in Dongress now. Well, don't be so nervous. We'll tell you all sorts of stuff if you just ask. It's hard to believe you really are a friend of Raven's. And you're just drinking juice like some little kid. You were too adorable. Come on, just relax. We're gonna have so much fun together tonight. Good morning. Morning. I didn't keep you waiting, did I? Nope. Hey, don't tell me you two were out all night. Well, the sun was up before I even noticed. It's fine. Nights used to staying up from dusk till dawn. Doesn't affect our fighting. Looks like you had the time of your life. It was fun. Raven showed me a very interesting time. Oh, good. Must not be as good a friend to you as Yuri. Yeah, I wish Yuri would have been there too. What's wrong, old man? Don't look so down. That was a big mistake. I'm never taking Flynn out on the town again. None of the girls so much as even glanced at me with him around. Oh, it's always been like that. He's pretty used to being flirted with by now. I'm what now? Nothing. Did you have a good time? Yeah. I got to hear from people who aren't used to seeing knights in their town. I realized how important it is to take a load off sometimes and just listen to people. Yeah, I doubt that old man had such admirable goals in mind. Sorry you had to put up with him all night, old man. You don't know the half of it. Flynn and the Emperor of the Night title. Okay. Hold the... He's more popular than you think. His seldom seen smile is surprisingly destructive as well. This fucking game. Okay, let's save. And let's be around. Ace rep confirmed. Yeah, depending on how heavy you want to read in certain lines of subtext, you could even credit it as gay ace rep confirmed, maybe, theoretically, probably. Let me not get too deep into that, though, because that's a whole other conversation. Alright, y'all. Given that the last couple of Sunday streams have gone on really late, like I was saying, I'm cutting this one at time, even though I started late, just because I need to get into the habit of not being up at all hours of night, catching us up on Vesperia stuff. We'll do the next half of our cleanup stuff next Sunday, and then go into Zaude afterward, because it shouldn't be that much more after that. Thank y'all for coming by. I deeply appreciate it. Sin, if I could get the usual things and stuff, I would appreciate it very much. Let me also just go synthesize this thing before I forget, before I actually close the game. Aside though, if you, I mean, I could, yeah. That is an option. Okay, we learned those. There we go. Finally did that one. Right. So, as you can see, we've got our usual slate of little advertisements over there. The blog stuff I have to replace, but stream VODs are on my YouTube. Ko-Fi, if you want to support me in the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon and Jeff Bezos, you can do it over there. Throne is for anonymous gift giving for the apartment and for my office supplies. Card is my other social media links, but mostly I'm active on Blue Sky. Gilded, if you want to hang out with us when we're not streaming, want to watch anime, hear me talk about like other things like that, Gilded is a spot. You do have to make a Roblox account, but you don't have to play Roblox. If you are morally opposed to messing with Roblox at all because they are kind of gross, I get it. I understand. That said, also, Munity is the game dev co-op that I helped co-found. I'm one of the founding members. We are making a game. You can play it over there at that itch link. You can also join us at munity.games and support us on Patreon. Either which way, if you join our Discord, we do have plans for Discord exclusive builds to go out. Thank y'all for coming by. The plan for stream this week is pretty straightforward. We will have Fighting Friday this Friday. I did get Elena to master rank over the course of the weekend, so probably when we show up there, I may be working on Sagat instead this week. If we don't like play Strive or something, we'll see. That's Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. We're doing more game dev this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then, of course, ideally, next Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern time, if I don't have to go do something else on Sunday without me expecting it, we should be doing Vesperia DE on time. I may do the rest of the cleanup off stream like Sin suggested. I'll think about it and we'll see how it goes, especially over the course of this week. We should go hang out with somebody. So I'm gonna see who is valid, because yeah, I feel like last time we went to go hang out with the President Noir, I don't know if he's, no, I know who we want to go see. I know for sure who we would like to go see, because we haven't gone to go see Okadrian in a while. And Okadrian, yeah, no, we haven't seen Adrian in a while. And Adrian is playing Shinobi Path of Vengeance. So I feel like he's the one that we should go hang out with. So I just have to wait until I'm through his ads hell. And then we're gonna head up there. So Kadrian is a variety streamer. He does like a lot of streams and stuff. I was deliberately avoiding going to anybody who is playing Silksong at the moment. No shade to Team Cherry, but I know that like everybody is playing everybody's playing Silksong right now. So I deliberately chose Adrian 1 because we haven't had a chance to raid him in a while. 2 because he's playing Shinobi Art of Vengeance, which is also a platformer, but it's a Shinobi game, so it's a little bit of a different flavor than Silksong right now, and I feel like that's important. I also am thinking that I probably want to go into Silksong cold, and I may pick it up like after stream is over. In fact, I'm thinking about it. like I said, Team Cherry was very kind, and we're like, hey, so we're gonna make this game really, 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 really cheap. So, lol, lamau. So yeah, I'm waiting for the ads to finish on Adrian's side, so that I'm not like walking face first into those, and can actually give him a proper shout. Hi, Jasmine. Thank you for coming by. We're getting ready. I'm grabbing everybody that you brought, and I'm bringing them with me as we raid out somewhere else. Hopefully, Answer Arc is still going well. Hi, everybody from Jasmine Stream. My name is Sean. Call me either that or SJ. Make games, play games, games make you, basically. I decided to finish early. Well, not early today. I decided to finish on time today, despite starting late, mostly because the last 2 Sunday streams I've done for Tales of Vesperia have gone on much later than I intended to. And I had a pretty good dinner before coming back to start stream. So if I get too comfy, there's a very good chance that I will like actually pass the hell out on stream. I don't want to do that. So we're gonna go hang out with Ocadrian, who is playing, like I said before, Shinobi Path of Vengeance. Still a platformer, but just like a different-ish, similar but different-ish flavor from Silksong, because I know that like so many people are watching Silksong right now, and we haven't gotten to see Adrian in a while. So I was like, well, let's go hang out. So the raid message SH says raids. Throw in your favorite emotes. They don't have to be my emotes. Whether I see you on Sunday, next Sunday, this upcoming Wednesday, or this upcoming Friday, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask if you go outside, please, please, please. Be excellent to each other. But not the bigots, racist, terrorists, sexist, anti-queer folks, or fascists. Remember, Black Lives Matter, trans rights, and reproductive rights are both human rights. Palestine, Sudan, the Congo, New Caledonia, and Haiti must all be free. None of us are free till we're all free. Take care of each other in the little ways. If you can afford or otherwise find ways to go out in your local communities to help out people that way, that's the important thing. Even if you're not doing anything that's like directly related to something big, find your thing and stick to your thing and do what you can with your thing. And that, more than anything, is the biggest thing. All right, y'all. Thank you. Deeply appreciate it. Let's go hang out with Adrian, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Deuces.